Welcome to Brain Nurture. Nature is truly amazing. You will find many strange and unusual plants out there, many of them even make great houseplants. In today's video, we will mention 14 unique houseplants which you can keep, without even having to pay too much money, to take care of them. 1. Nerve plants. They are also known as Fittonia due to their bright leaf veins. Nerve plant grows best in low to medium light. Fittonia nerve plants like well-drained, moist soil, but not too wet. They grow about 3 to 6 inches, 7.5 to 15 centimeters. Fittonia plant benefits. They serve as air purifiers. The Fittonia plant, or nerve plant, decreases the carbon dioxide levels from your atmosphere, increases humidity and cleanses the air quality. 2. Living stones. Living stone plants should be watered every 2 to 3 weeks, or when the soil dries out. Soak the soil until water runs out of the bottom of the pot at each watering. Living stones prefer full sun year-round, meaning at least 6 hours of sunlight on most days. These plants only grow from 1/2 to 1 inch high and from 1 to 3 inches wide, and they grow flush with the ground. 3. Lipstick Echeveria. Some are red all over, others are green with bright red tips. Lipstick Echeveria needs 0.8 cups of water every 12 days, when it doesn't get direct sunlight and is potted in a 5.0 pot. When Echeveria is sun-stressed, or has a sudden change in their surrounding temperature, it loses its color, or turns purple. This happens when the plant releases the chemical named anthocyanin to protect itself from stress. 4. Hoya hearts. They are also known as the sweetheart plant. Hoya plants like to live in bright sun, but can tolerate bright indirect light. They should be planted in pots with a draining hole, and don't need tons of water. They can be watered every 2 or 3 weeks, or when soil is completely dry and the leaves start to wrinkle. 5. Zigzag cactus. Its technical name is Selenicereus anthonyanus. It is also named as fishbone. Fishbone cactus thrives in indirect light, but can tolerate periods of bright sun. Fishbone cactus does best when allowed to dry out between watering. Water, once the top couple of centimeters are dry, which in summer can be once a week. Throughout the winter, the plant will require less frequent watering, once every 2 to 3 weeks. Zigzag plant produces a milky white sap if broken. This sap can cause skin irritation, rashes, blisters or eye irritation. If ingested, this sap can cause irritation in the mouth and throat, vomiting, and diarrhea. 6. Red Aglaonema. Aglaonema prefers bright indirect light but can adapt to low light. It should be watered when the top 50% of the soil is dry. That tends to be every 7 to 9 days in the warmer months, and every 2 to 3 weeks when winter comes around. All water should be drained out. Aglaonema red or Chinese evergreen red plant is one of the best indoor air purifying plants, recommended by NASA. It eliminates mainly benzene, formaldehyde and gives fresh oxygen. It is a natural humidifier. 7. Rose succulents. Another nickname is Greenovia, because it looks just like a rose. In the summer, you can water rose succulents every couple of days. In the winter, it'll take longer to dry, so you may only need to water once every week or 2 weeks. Rose succulents like partial to full sun. Greenovia grows only about 6 inches, 15.2 centimeters, tall. 8. Staghorn fern. Staghorn ferns need bright, indirect or diffused light to thrive. Though, they must be protected from the harsh rays of the direct sun. 9. Rex Begonia. Rex begonias do well in bright indirect light. Some direct sun is okay for short times, especially if it is from an eastern window that has morning sun, which is gentler. Ideally, the soil should be slightly damp at all times, but not too wet, because begonias are very sensitive to overwatering and can easily develop root rot. The Rex begonia plant can reach from 12 to 24 inches in height and spread. 10. Bat flower. Its technical name is Tacca chantrari. Bat plants will need to be grown under shade cloth, as they won't handle much direct sun. Regular water should be provided in the hot months. However, in colder months, they should be allowed to dry out. Black bat flowers mature to be as tall as 36 inches and as wide as 12 inches. However, the white bat flower species can grow up to twice that size. 11. Haworthia cooperi. This plant should be kept in bright light, but never direct or full sun. This plant should be watered whenever the soil dries out. During the summer, you may need to water the translucent succulent as often as once a week. In wintertime, reduce the watering frequency to once a month, or even less. This plant grows up to 2 inches long. 12. Coral cactus. Scientific name is Euphorbia lactei. Choose a place where the plant can get at least 3 to 5 hours of good sunlight per day, like a south-facing window. Also, it's important to turn your coral cactus regularly. During spring through summer, water the plant once a week or once every 2 weeks, whenever its soil feels dry 1 inch down. Reduce watering to once a month during autumn and winter, as cacti can rot during those seasons, if kept too wet. Resume weekly or bi-weekly watering in early spring. Coral cactus can grow to more than 16 feet tall when planted in the ground outdoors, and 2 feet when planted in a container, the size of a shrub or a small tree. 13. Donkey's tail succulent. Scientific name is Sedum morganianum. Donkey's tail thrives best with lots of warm sunlight. Don't water it more than once a month. Soak the soil thoroughly, then make sure to let the topsoil dry out completely before watering again. These plants grow very slowly, reaching maturity in around 6 years. On average, the donkey tail plant grows up to 24 inches in length. 14. Lifesaver plant. Scientific name is Huernia zebrina. Water the plant only when the soil is completely dry. Maintain the temperature at no lower than 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Lifesaver plants prefer bright light or partial shade. Too much sun causes stems to develop protective reddish or purple pigmentation and can actually scald the stems. Too little light leads to weak, thin growth with decreased flower production. Just don't smell the flower, because it emits a rotten meat smell, indicative of all carrion flowers. Do you know of any other unique plant, which you would like us to talk about in our next video? Give a thumbs up, comment below and share this video with your friends and family. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so you can be notified for all future videos. Thank you for watching.